Microphone check, 1, 2, what is this? What's going on, everybody? I just said, forget it, I'm stressed out already. I might as well just go live. I'm not doing no countdown. I'm not doing no intro. I'm going to do a life update, talk to you guys about what's going on, try to get my business scheduled together, and just let you guys kind of see what I go through on a daily basis in the morning times before we get everything started. So first let me do a temperature check to see how I'm doing, to see how I'm sounding, and then let's get into this. I'm just gonna do a life update. You know what I'm saying? I need to get a chat open so I can answer you guys' questions. What's going on? We got Scorpio Indigo in the building. What's going on? We got Money Mike Slick Will is in the building. What's up, Money Mike Slick Will? We got Danny Breeze is in the building. What's going on, everybody? Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button. We're going to do, let me pop this chat out. Pop chat out. Bam. So I can see this a lot better. The chat is popped out. Let me see how I'm sounding. I need to make sure that I sound good. Hold on for a second. Make sure I can see this good. Let's see. Let's zoom this bad boy, yeah. I think I should be able to zoom this in, shouldn't I? Should be able to. Give me a second, guys. I just hit the live button. I'm in my office, and I just hit the live button. Yep. I'm in the office. I just hit the live button. Let me check to see how I sound. Then I'm going to share this in all the platforms. I'm going to share this in Facebook, Instagram. Give me a second, guys. I just hit the live button. Sound pretty good. And I just hit the live button. Sound good. No backdrops. Okay, we good. We Gucci. I'm in the office. I just hit the live button. Let me check to see how. Yeah, we good. We Gucci. So everybody hit that like button and hit that share button right now. Oh man, I got so much going on this morning, guys. It is amazing. It's amazing. So if somebody shared this with you and you watch for the first time and you don't know who I am, my name is E.DeanCole, and I own DeanCole Coaching. I own Atlanta Lights Restaurant and Lounge, the #1 restaurant and lounge in Puerto Plata. I also own CEO Cigars, the only black-owned flavored cigar brand out of the Dominican Republic, and I am your host. And I got 1,000 things going on right now. Hold on for a second. Oh man, I need to hit up my chicken man real quick. We getting chicken delivered. And oye amigo, te preguntas. Ah, Dios mío, yo dice, o tú dices, tú puedes delivery a las 12, pero mi asistente no hallar a las 12. ¿Puedes tú delivery a las 2? Por favor, ¿es 2 es suficiente o necesita a las 12? Démelo. So we have our chicken, we have a connection with a chicken farm, and they deliver our chicken just about every day. And so even though we're closed, so today is Wednesday, today is ladies' night, right? So ladies' night, we have free margaritas for all the ladies in the city, free margaritas. And what's going on? KD is in the building. What's going on? Wallace is in the building. You getting some reverb. Okay, that's good stuff. But yeah, nevertheless, so because even though the restaurant's closed, the business doesn't close, so we still have people at the restaurant. We still got stuff going on. Like this is like, I'm stressed out, yo. I'm seriously stressed out. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna keep it to you all the way straight. Owning a restaurant during the pandemic, and also just owning a restaurant in the Dominican Republic, is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do as an entrepreneur. So let's do a temperature check. If you guys are watching me for the first time and you don't know who I am, I want you to say first time. Or you know, because this is your first time catching me live, because a lot of you guys, some of you guys don't even know what's going on. You guys have subscribed to, because some of the older content. And matter of fact, I need to check my cameras. Jesus Christ, I'm all over the place. Jesus Christ, I'm all over the place. It's okay. Let me just focus. So yeah, if you never watched me for the first time, and I want you to say first time. If you are a client of mine, meaning that you are enrolled, and I got consultation today too, which means that you've either hired me for coaching or consulting, I want you to say client. If you are not watching for the first time, if you're not a client, but you are a subscriber, I want you to say family. Let's do a temperature check to see who is all in the building. Okay, we got Lawu is watching for the first time. Man, I gotta make this thing bigger, yo. I gotta make this thing bigger. My eyes. There we go. Here we go. Bam. Jeffrey, I'm being transparent, boss. I'm hanging in there. You know, one monkey don't stop no show. But at the same time, I think it's important as mentors and teachers and entrepreneurs and business coaches. It's important that we are honest, because if you have somebody on their journey of entrepreneurship and they reach a point of frustration, or they reach a point of wanting to give up, cave in, and quit, and if you don't have anybody to teach you what to do in that situation, then you're going to think you're doing something wrong, when in actuality these are the signs that you're doing everything right. So you got to make sure that as a mentor and as an entrepreneur and as a business coach, it's important that we are transparent. It doesn't mean that you need to know all of our business. No, you don't need to know all of our business, but it is good that you do know that facing adversity is a real thing. Let me configure this video, man. See my exposure. I gotta get my exposure right on this, because it is bothering me. Hold on for a second. My exposure, oh man, my exposure is bothering me. Doing this live. My camera look a mess, and it's messing with my OCD. There we go. Oh, what I see. There we go. There we go. Much better. There we are. Much better. There we go. So, that being said, that's the importance of making sure that you can be transparent. So yeah, I am definitely hanging in there, but I just want to do a life update, because some of you guys, some people say it's a long time, they haven't seen me in forever. They haven't seen me in a long time, and they want to know what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? They're like, Dean, what's going on with you? So I'm curious. As a matter of fact, I want to know if you guys, like for instance, somebody just says it can't be closed. I was there last week, Joel. Yeah, absolutely. So that's the thing. So we were closed for a week for renovations, and the day that we re-up on everything is Mondays and Tuesdays. Oyete, dímelo. So we are closed on Mondays and Tuesdays so that we can clean the place, make sure that we restock, because everything that we do, all of our food is homemade, right? Everything that we do is homemade. That's the reason why it tastes the way that it does here in the Dominican Republic. Everything is homemade, down to our buttermilk, down to our sauces. Everything is homemade. So that being said, it takes us a little bit of time to prep stuff. So in the middle of still owning this restaurant, I still am a business coach and a life coach. Like I have 2 consultations today. Matter of fact, let me see who's watching today. I might have your consultation today. I have a consultation with, let me look at my schedule. Oh yeah, Tia. I have a consultation with James Finney and with James Coleman. Oye, puede tener, oye, es mango disponible, mango. So dame mango y, oye, en serio, realmente yo quiero desayuno, yo tengo demasiado hambre.
¿Y qué tú quieres?
Sí, ¿puedes tú preparado francesa? Tostada francesa tiene todas las cosas necesitas para prepararlo. Allá, pero no es leche aquí. Tiene leche, necesita leche para prepararlo. Pero realmente quieres tostada francesa, ok. Entonces, oye, a comprar para delivery. Sí, para delivery, leche, por favor, y más jugo. Jugo manzana, a grande, jugo manzana.
Tengo que ir a Jumbo.
Solo, pero para delivery, tu amigo,
No,
por
pero
eso.
pequeño.
Ok, está bien. Pequeño está bien.
Okay.
Y jugo de naranja hay. Es más hay.
Yo compré dos, déjame ver.
Pero ahora mismo cuando empezar, ok, cuando espera para delivery, puede tener naranja y cappuccino. Pero cuando leche es aquí, quieres mango y tostada fresa, por favor. Gracias. Dios mío. So this is what we do. This is what I do in the middle of everything. I need for this chicken man to respond to me, y'all.
Y la lista hace 525, por eso te llega a 2.275. Espérate que me faltó sumar la pechuga, Wanda. La lista hace 1.750 y la lista hace 525, por eso te llega a...
Okay. All right. Ah, man. So, what was I talking about? I just had a whole lot happen. What am I talking about? What am I talking about, guys? It's all over the place. So I'm stressed out, as you can see. Like I said, I am stressed out. Today is ladies' night, so ladies drink free. Oh yeah, that's what I was about to do. I was about to share this live. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button. I'm about to share this on Facebook and share this on in all your group chats. And let's talk about it. Let's see. I'm stressed out, as you can see. Like I said, I am stressed out. Today is ladies' night, so ladies drink. It's giving me this. I'm not really liking my sound. I need to get me a new mic, man. This office is, let me see where I'm at. This office is big, and I need me a new mic. I'm really not liking how this microphone sounds. I need to get me a new mic. So what's going on, people? I'm in this live. Make sure. Yeah, we good on that. We good on that. Yeah, we good on that. All right, let me see my pop-out chat. Where my chat go? Boom, there we go. We good on that. Close this out. Bam. We good on that. There we go. Okay. There we go. Boom. All right, yes. So now that's the thing. See, this is the thing about entrepreneurship too, is that it's not easy. And that's why a lot of people are not entrepreneurs. You know, everybody, but it's a sport though. You know, that's the thing I love about business. Your business is a sport. Business is a sport. It's a sport. And you got to play all out. You got to play to win. You got to play all out and you got to play to win. Business is a sport. Business is a sport. Here we go. Bam. Catch me live. I'm doing a Q&A about the restaurant. Oh man, I'm doing a Q&A about the restaurant. Catch me live. I'm doing a Q&A about the restaurant. I didn't do much prep work at all. I'm doing a Q&A about the restaurant and life updates. I have to get my new schedule down. I gotta get my new schedule down too, because I'm starting a new podcast for content creation. Bam. Put it right there. Boom. Put it right there. Boom. Put it right there. Drop it on Facebook. See, everything I ask you guys to do, I'm doing the exact same thing I asked you guys to do. So I want you guys to share this on Facebook, share this on Instagram. Same thing I asked y'all to do, I'm doing the same thing. Boom. Drop it right there. I actually need to be dropping. Man, I need to be dropping the advertisement for the day. Jet Black Travel Group. I need to be dropping the, because it's ladies' night, like I said, in Puerto Plata. I need to be dropping that on Facebook. Black Man Travel 2.0. That's it. And then I'm about to focus on y'all. That's it. Bam. My restaurant support group. There's actually a restaurant support group that I'm in as well. Restaurant support group. Local restaurant support group, successful restaurateurs. I'm in a black chef group too. There we go. Profitable restaurant owners. There we go. I'm in this one group that's real dope. It's called Profitable Restaurant Owners and the Underground Aces. Boom. Oh, man, so here we go. All right, so Peter Poppy keep asking. So Jeffrey asked this question. So Joe asked this question. So Joe and Plata asked the question. Can you expand on how hard it is? Are you turning a profit or breaking even? So that is a very personal question. I don't talk about finances a lot, like my money, like it's not So like for instance, when it comes to teaching, that's not something that's beneficial to you guys to know. Why would you want to know, like why would you want to know how much somebody makes? That's something that's personal. But I will tell you that we are in the black, not in the red. I just leave it at that. But then people say, what's difficult? Are you turning a profit? So if I'm turning a profit, how does that benefit you? Yes or no? I don't understand. See, that's the reason I come. So this is the thing. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. This has been a lot more difficult for me because I've had a lot of trolls. I've gone through a boycott. I've had other black entrepreneurs that are expats and other black business owners do things to try to sabotage me. I've had Dominican business owners to do things to try to sabotage me. Like, this has been difficult. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thank God for Breon and Mike, the owners of Envy. So let's do a temperature check right now. So if you are a part of the travel community and you travel to the Dominican Republic often, I want you to say DR. Let's do a temperature check. So that way, if you guys can know, because I'm just going to be real honest and raw about this. So I'm just going to be honest, raw, unapologetic. And I have a list of people that I want to thank, and I have a list of people that's hating, and that I see everything, that I know everything, I watch everything. And the people who support, I definitely want to shout them out. And the people that hate and everything, we're going to see. So if you are a traveler and you travel to the DR, I want you to say, I travel. If you are following me because of business content, because you want to know how to start and grow a business, I want you to say business. If you're watching and you follow me because you are wanting to know about your personal credit, I want you to just say credit. And if you follow me because you like my commentary, you are red pill, I want you to say red pill. So that way I can kind of know which audience we got. Because I never go live during the middle of the day because I'm always so busy. I'm always doing 1,000 things. Like this morning, for instance, this morning I have already talked to 2 attorneys, distributors, talked to 3 employees, 1 person that already called out sick. I have a business coaching consultation at 12:30. I also have another one at 4 o'clock. The restaurant opens at 5. And there's a lot of prep work that's involved. So there's a lot that I have to do. And what was so funny and crazy is I started this business because I was bored during the pandemic. I am not bored anymore. I'll tell you that much. I'm not bored anymore. And this is one of the reasons why I never wanted to start a restaurant. Well, not one of the reasons why. Because, it's so rewarding, though. It's so rewarding. It is, like, when we're packed. Like, also, I done talked to 2 artists. We have concerts. So, like, literally, by 10 o'clock, I had already had 5 meetings. By 10 o'clock. I had already had 5 meetings by 10. I talked to a local R&B artist. I talked to a Haitian artist and this salsa group that we got trying to come and perform. This chicken guy needs to let me know what he's going to do, because if he's there, I need for him to make sure that we are there. Hold on for a second, man. All right, so it just says DR. Plata Poppy says DR. Lanisha says business and credit. T-So Canada says business. Dunny Breeze says business and credit. Henry P says DR. Remy the Boss says business and credit. Lavanda says business and credit. Rich says, I'm just here to find out about the jerk chicken and the hookah. That's crazy. And you're not picking up the phone. Man. That's okay. We got the sound guy. We got the sound guy coming at 11 o'clock. Let's see.
Okay, yo paso por ahí a las 12, okay.
Es mucho mejor. Oye, tío, puedo pasear a la 1 o 1:30 es mejor. 12 posible una persona allá, a la restaurante. ¿Es suficiente para ti? Démelo. Temprano, por favor. Gracias. Thank you so much. Oye, no necesita. Finito. Oh, seco.
Yo vengo a traer una...
Okay. Your head chef should be handling the chicken guy. That is very true. He should be handling the chicken guy, but unfortunately he has issues with his phone. He had issues with the gracias to you. He had issues with his phone. Gracias. And so he has issues with his phone, so he can't handle it. The pretty lady's name, there's a lot of pretty ladies that work for me. The young lady that works for me now, she is one of my assistants and secretaries. She doesn't work at the restaurant. Yoga's in the building. What's up, Yoga? How you doing? So Sharonda says, so sorry for all the opposition you're experiencing. Praying for your strength and endurance. Thank you so much for that, Sharonda. I appreciate that. Ray David is in the building. What's up, Ray? Question. He says, what about a simple coffee shop? Daytime hours. Would that work in DR? Expat customers, early morning coffee. Gracias. It depends. Gracias, Tia. It depends on the area, to be 100% honest with you. There are a lot of breakfast places. Like I said, we are a night spot. So we do the night spot very well. We do the restaurants and night spot very well. As far as the coffee shops go, coffee here is like 100 times better than coffee in the United States of America. They got that pure, rich, super duper coffee. And so, as far as a coffee shop, unless you were in a tourist area, and so my business and where I live is not in a tourist area right now. When I first moved here and I lived on the ocean, there was a tourist area and there was a coffee shop. There was a nice small little coffee shop downstairs that a lot of people went to often. That was right on the beach. So that one, they kind of did pretty good too. And then the rental rate is kind of cheap. And if you are in an area where there's a lot of tourists or expats, then the price of coffee is going to be kind of cheap. There's this one place where a lot of the expats go. A place where a lot of the locals go. That it was like a Starbucks, and they have the coffee game on lock. And since they have the coffee game on lock, it wouldn't be a good benefit. It wouldn't be a good benefit at all, because it's just the competition is just so high. Like, they got the market on lock. So I wouldn't suggest to do the coffee shop. That's just in my opinion. Timeless Backdrop says, Dean, you selling your cigars in the United States? Yes. Matter of fact, that's what I really need right now. I really need to light up one of my cigars with this coffee. I really do need to light up one of my cigars with this coffee. That would be really good. But I don't think I don't even think my lighter is full. All right, we got the wolf next door. What's up? The wolf next door says, why are you stressed? Just checked in, the big dog. Man, it is stressful, bro. Dealing with a lot of this, dealing with a lot of the ups and downs with the government, dealing with a lot of the ups and downs with that, dealing with a lot of ups and downs. And everything seems so time sensitive right now, and ain't nobody responding to me. And that's irritating me. It's irritating the black off my back right now. It's all right. They're just gonna end up waiting. It is what it is. It is what it is. But it's just stressful, man. Like, it seems like I'm so grateful that we have been able to grow. I'm so grateful. So let me let you guys know. Let me let you guys see how well we're doing. So I'm so grateful to God. Yeah, mic right here. Let me make sure I take this microphone. I don't know if y'all can see right here, but yeah, I'm so grateful to God. We're still doing good. The restaurant is doing good. The restaurant is growing. so very grateful. So yeah, we doing good. Thank God for that. But it takes a lot to do good. It's hard to do good, man. Listen to me. And it's hard to do good, even in the midst of dealing with boycotts from other expats. It's hard to do good when it comes to, like I said, a lot of the different issues dealing with other entrepreneurs. And so now that the pandemic is over with, one of the newer things that I had to face that's been difficult for me is that a lot of employees are going back to their old jobs. Like my main assistant, he went back to Lifestyle. He was doing good at Lifestyle, and Lifestyle was Lifestyle is the #1 resort in the area. That's my favorite resort. If I could ever go anywhere, we have relationships with Lifestyle as well, and we have like a package, this package thing going on where if people want an excursion or a night out or things to do, then they're able to do that by coming through us. You know, when they're at the resort and they want to go to a safe restaurant, we're considered a safe restaurant. But nevertheless, so he had been there for 6 years. And so during the pandemic, he didn't have anything to do. He was very, very talented. And so I brought him on as my assistant, and he helped build and help get everything going, getting everything like we needed to do. He was very good at what he did. And so he came to me probably 2 months ago. Oye, Tia, ¿cuántos tiempo Carlos regresó su lifestyle? Más o menos 2 mensuales o 1 mensual? No, es 2 mensuales.
Como 1 y medio.
1 y media, solo 1 y media. Okay, so the past 6 weeks. Okay, so 6 weeks or a month and a half. So a month and a half, I haven't had my right hand assistant with me. So he left and went back, and then also had 2 other waitresses to leave as well. Now, one of the things that I had to learn is the labor laws here are different. So even if somebody quits, you still have to pay them out their vacation and their Christmas bonus. So having to deal with that and navigate that, have the paperwork, like it's a lot of stuff that I've learned. And it's so funny, like I believe I know without a shadow of a doubt and without any equivocations, Jehovah God talked to me. I know he does. I know that he talks to me. If he did, I wouldn't be here if he didn't talk to me. And so I know Jehovah talks to me. I know that he does. And last night I know that I had a spiritual dream. And in that dream I saw 52 whales. I don't know if I was on a boat. I don't know if I was on land. I want to feel like I was on land and I was kind of overlooking the ocean, but it wasn't a whole bunch of waves going on. It was like I was either on a really big steady cruise ship to where I didn't feel like I was moving, but I don't feel like I was on land, because when you're on land, then what happens is that you get the waves crash on the ocean, right? But I don't remember that in the dream. But what I do remember is seeing these whales, and it was 52 whales. It was just a whole bunch of them. It was just like 52 whales, and I was up really high, and then I was looking down, and I saw these whales, and I was telling my brother, I said, bro, these whales are coming, like this is something that's about to happen. And as soon as I woke up this morning, I looked at the numerology of 52. Matter of fact, before I tell y'all this, do y'all believe in spiritual dreams? If you believe, I want you to say, I believe. If you don't believe, I want you to say, you don't believe. It's all count. All right. Contiene margaritas por la noche entre. Buenos días. Una pregunta. ¿La chica tomar una sola margaritas o por la noche entre? All right. This is somebody asking about the advertisement we got running right now. Hola mi amor, es para toda la noche. Solo tú comprar comida. Cuando tú comprar comida a una vaina para menú, then es último margaritas toda la noche. No un chin, es solo bebidas. Cuidado con tu bebida. Entonces tú es no borracho, pero sí, para la noche es especial, solo para damas. Y yo quiero visitarnos con tu equipo, tu todo chicas posible modelos y posible muy sexy. Son mucha gente, tú, entonces, tú quieres visitarnos la noche. Oh man. One of my chefs just said that he watching me live, but he don't understand nothing I'm saying until I speak Spanish. Shout out, oye, Charlie, ¿cómo le va, Charlie? Oye, oye, Charlie, tú necesitas hablando con the pollo man, the chicken man, el hombre, caballero para pollo, tú necesitas ayuda, Chris también. Okay, so let's see. Apex Traveler asked, did I grow up Jehovah's Witness? No, I did not grow up Jehovah's Witness, but Jehovah God is my God. But no, I did not grow up Jehovah's Witness. I just call him by his name. Let's see. Let's see if you guys believe. So Lashia said that she believed. All right, Jay Smith says that that they believe, and I was right. All right, Ray David does not believe. Cassandra says that you don't believe. Oh, Sin, man, Happy Universe. What's up with Sin for the P? Sin, he just a fool, man. That's my homeboy. Like, he just was clowning me. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. You know, you just. You know what I'm saying? Sin just was being Sin. He's a funny comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Sin. Like I said, I was in his live and we were going back and forth. There's no drama, no beef. Sin just being Sin. He just being funny. You know, that's what happened when you join with your homeboys. It is what it is. No big deal. I'm actually going to have him on my show coming up real soon. So we doing pretty good. So Prince says, I believe it. Yeah, so nevertheless, so I looked up the number. So the number 52 numerology means it's divine learning. So it's still, there's so much more that I have to learn as I navigate through this, because Atlanta Lights is it's the number one restaurant and lounge right now in Puerto Plata, but it's also a franchise. I am turning Atlanta Lights to a franchise. So you guys know how like TGI Fridays and Ruby Tuesdays, Margaritaville, how they have them all over. That's what I'm doing. That's my vision for Atlanta Lights. I didn't create Atlanta Lights just to be like a mom and pop shop. I didn't do that. I created it so that it can be a franchise. Like the number that I have in mind is 36 million. That's the evaluation that I want to get to. Renee Spence says, did you miss me? I miss you too, Renee. How are you doing today? Yeah, Sin did give me the business last night. He did. Like, Sin roasted me. It was funny. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. It's the roast. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. No big deal. It's no big deal. Like I said, he going to be on my show. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so. He's going to be on my show. We're going to do a show together. There's no drama, no big deal. He just was being Sin. He hilarious. But nevertheless, so when I say I'm stressed out, so that's the thing. So like the stuff that I've had to go through, like man. So like one thing too that's so funny, quiet as it's kept and loudly as it's heard. I signed the paperwork a year ago yesterday. So yesterday was August the 24th. Oh, that means my brother's birthday coming up. My brother's birthday is on the 29th to the end of this month. So I signed the paperwork on the 24th for the building. So it's literally been 1 year since I've owned that location. But it took us 6 months to renovate and to get everything the way that you guys see it now. So that took 6 months. And we opened on Super Bowl Sunday, because you guys remember that whole debacle that happened on Super Bowl Sunday. So within a year, I've had to fight through so much. And it's so interesting. Oh my gosh, I'm breaking this down, thinking about this right now. Even though I feel like I've learned so much, I feel like the reason why God spoke with me, the reason why Jehovah spoke with me last night in my dream, was that even though it's been, because it literally had been a year, I don't know what time I had the dream because I didn't check to see, but I know as soon as I woke up, I instantly started, journaling and everything. And I normally wake up around 5 or 6 o'clock. But I remember in the dream, I decided to look up, and it's interesting that it still means that I have a lot more to learn. Like I said, with the number 52, it was 52 whales that I saw. And it was like, man, I'm pulling in this big whale, I'm pulling in this big fish, and it was still so much more that I had to learn. So even though I'm a business coach, I'm a life coach, and I teach everyone how to start a business, how to grow a business, how to get funding, there's still some things that I can learn as well, which is one of the reasons why I felt led to come here and just do a life update with you guys, do a Q&A, answer you guys questions about the restaurant, answer you guys questions about the business, and just do a live Q&A with you guys. A nice idea of time lapse. Thanks so much for that. Your birthday is on the 30th as well, so that means that you are a Virgo. Miss C is in the building. Hey, Miss C, how are you doing today? Oye, mi amor, con tus chicas, ¿cuántas chicas has visitado? Tú visitanos aquí con 10 chicas para ti, solo para ti, no otra persona, solo para ti. Y también yo tiene gratis hookah, pero necesito a video de comercial también, disfruta hookah, ¿entiendes? So, entonces, tú puedes visitarnos la noche con 10 chicas. También tú tienes gratis hookah también. So, entonces es 10 en total para tu mesa, pero necesita una video también. Trato, dale. It's gonna be all right. Shoot, it's 11 o'clock. Hold on for a second. Hey, bro, man, hold on for a second, guys. Hold on for a second. 3,200. Oye, tía, ¿tiene cambio para delivery? Sí, tiene cambio para delivery. Oh, it was propina incluido. Okay, no te preocupes. Oye, toque tu Tomás, por favor. Oye, toca tu Tomás. Ahora, toca tu Tomás.
¿Tomas?
Sí, toca tu Tomás.
tuyo, cambio de compra.
Okay.
Y yo ahora yo...
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Toco primero. Es muy importante. Oh, es esto. Okay, tranquilo.
5 minutos.
5 minutos. Okay. Ah, Jesus Christ. Hold on, what was that total? Hold on, guys. Get your questions answered. I'm just going to answer your questions right now. 300. So 350 is good. 350. 350. Oh, yeah. Wait. That's better. Ok, toca más, por favor. Gracias.
Digo, ¿eso tú envías?
Sí. No, es para... ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué conocer?
No, yo le digo, eso tú mandaste.
Sí, el conocer. Sí, exacto. Es ahorrar cobrar. Ah, Dios mío. Okay. I want to start a business. You want to start a restaurant and lounge, Alicia? Okay, what do you want to start a restaurant and lounge right now? Much love from DC in the building, Remy. To your restaurant this weekend. All right, that's good stuff. Remy, you coming to the restaurant this weekend? Okay, well we'll be open. We're open Wednesday through Sunday from 5 to 11. So we close at 11 p.m. From 5 to 11. Okay, gracias. I'm in Cali, and you want to open a restaurant in Cali? That's very, very competitive. And you're going to have your niche going to have to be super duper fire. Your niche is going to have to be super duper fire. Let's see. Everybody hit the like button, hit that share button right now. Hit that like button, hit the share button. Let's see how many. And this is in the middle of the day. Like you guys, my audience is a nighttime audience because during the day, everybody's doing business. So, but I did want to just kind of do a life update, talk a little bit about what's going on, show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of what it's like or what it is that we do. Because somebody was asking, what's going on. But we doing good. We got the #1 restaurant in lounge in Puerto Plata, the #1 steakhouse. Well, the best steakhouse in Puerto Plata got 32,000 views. Atlanta Lights itself restaurant, we got 101,000 views. Like I just posted a video of my girls on Instagram. My girls are so sexy, they so bad. They got 10,000 views in 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? No other restaurant got girls like I got. So, I got the most beautiful waitresses. So, it is what it is. Yeah. So what other question you guys got? What other question you guys got? Oh man, what did I do with the menu? Somebody's asking for the menu. Menu. Dominican travel. Oh, that's the old menu. Jose Miguel. Bam. There we go. The menu. Copy of final complete menu in Spanish. Espanol. All right, guys, my bad. Somebody's asking for the menu. I gotta send this to them real quick. So this is what it takes, man. You guys want to be entrepreneurs and you want to be business owners. It takes, you got to do a lot of different things, especially when you have people that, like I mentioned, like I have an assistant, but her child got sick, so she had but her child got sick, and I'm trying to give her some time, let her breathe and everything. And so she starts at 1:00. But then the head of my security, who backs up a lot of my stuff, he's out of town. He's not going to be back until 12:30. My head chef, he has some, like I said, issues with his phone. You know, it's just, you know, it's just, you know. Oh, Club Fellers Inc. says, how do I feel about buying land in DR? I feel great about it. As long as you get it at a real good price and you know that Dominican Republic, that DR is where you want to be, where you want to retire. I think that you're going to get a good return on your investment if you buy in a good area. I think somebody asked a question about that too, about somebody said something about the airport. But yeah, Club Fillers Inc. Camareras are cute. Yeah, all of my waitresses are beautiful. Okay. So JC said, I was denied a business account for my holding company. What should I do? So if you were denied a business account, why were you denied? Did you have your documentation showing that you have the permission to open up the business? Did you have all of your documentation with you when you went? So if you were denied, why were you denied? And then which bank was it that you were denied at? And then you just have to go to that bank. Some banks, like I think Chase, what they'll make you do is if you have a holding company in a separate state. So let's say, for instance, if you have a holding company in Delaware and you might happen to be in Virginia, what they're going to do is they're going to make you open up in the state of Virginia, you have to do a separate location on paperwork. So that means that you would have to file a foreign entity, which is like $125 or $150, depending on what state you're in. And basically you're just stating that you have a franchise of your business in the state that you're in. And once you have that paperwork and you take it to the bank, then you'll be fine. Okay, Navy Federal, they said that you had a high-risk company. Okay. So that means that the way that we did the holding company, that you did the holding company, is considered high risk to them. Okay, DMR, the traveler, says, I have a question about credit. Go ahead. What's your question? Yes, the major, the trucker, I am definitely going to make it through. We are doing very well. Like I said, we have concerts coming up. It's just a lot going on, fellas. I thank God. God is a good God. Jehovah God is a good God. It's just hard, you know. But just because it's hard doesn't mean that we're going to give up, cave in, and quit. It just means that, you know, you just got to do it hard. It's hard, but I mean, you just got to do it hard. That's all that means. That's all it means. All right, I need to know how to pull a $10,000 cash off my business American Express card. Okay, well, Prince Group LLC, that's something that you want to do a one-on-one consultation with me on, and I can tell you how to do that. That's something that's very sensitive. I can tell you how to do that, but you're gonna have to do a one-on-one consultation. That's not something I can tell you how to do in public. All right, so Alicia says there's not many Jamaican R&B vibes in the area except in LA. What part of California are you talking about, Alicia? And is there a very big community of Jamaicans? Because that's very niche. That food is very niche. Like, for instance, like there's the concert that we have a concert with a Haitian with a Haitian artist, and he just visited the restaurant and he loved it because our food is not like any other food that's around, because we got real Atlanta style wings, we have real American food, like we have American food, so we're like considered an American bistro. We have real, like somebody talked about our Jamaican jerk chicken. It's made by authentic Jamaican jerk. We use Scotch bonnet peppers. And so he happened to come and he said he just loved the place. And I didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who he was. He just came, he set off and ducked off in the corner. It was actually him and his wife the first time he came. Second time he came with his entourage. You know how rappers are with their entourage. You know, everybody got chains on, everybody, you know. And it wasn't that many, probably like 6 of them with his entourage. Second time he came, and everybody ordered the wings, and our wings is like, you know, spicy, and they ordered the lemon pepper wet, because nobody have lemon pepper wet like we have lemon pepper wet, just because it's just how we do it. You know what I'm saying? It's Atlanta style food. And then that's when his manager came to me and was like, yo, this guy, his name is Black Boy. He's, you know, he really loves your restaurant. We all love your restaurant. He said, we want to do a concert here, because there's not really a lot of spot where Haitians really hang out in the area, but there's a huge Haitian population here in Puerto Plata where I'm at, because like I said, I'm not in the tourist area anymore. My villa is in the city of Puerto Plata, where it's very beautiful, but it's not real touristy. So we started doing research and everything, and then in the middle of us doing research, you know, he posted us up on his Instagram, posted us up on his WhatsApp, and then it's like Friday nights, it's like this the number one Haitian spot. Like, and so what we do is we change the music up. We play a lot of Afro beats, we play a lot of Haitian music. It's not just that, but they just crowd the place out. They have a great time. They money spent just like everybody else's money spent. It's good. It's wonderful. You know what I'm saying? It's great. You did. And so that being said, the demand was there. So, Alicia, I would say all of that to say, you have to ask, gracias, solo, por favor. Gracias. Bam. Gracias. Muy bonito. Look at this. This I'm talking about. I am not going to eat all of this. And I shouldn't be. Well, I'm stressed out. I'm stress eating. It is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. These mangoes actually from my backyard. We picked mangoes yesterday. Mangoes from my backyard. How am I going to do this? This what's up. Prince, the number is 800-867-7941. It's 800-867-7941. One of the moderators put that number in the group chat, or in the chat for Prince. It's 800-867-7941. Jeff, he says, how do you get crypto off exchange without paying taxes? That's a very good question, Prince. Oh, man, that's something that I normally would answer privately, but I'll just explain it like this. When you have a holding company and you purchase items in your holding company, there's a difference between business expense and profit, as well as there's a difference between revenue as well as I'm trying to figure out how I can say this legally in an open forum, not get in trouble. I'm not saying that what I would tell you is illegal, but what I'm saying is that the information provided, if the person does it the wrong way, can get in trouble. So that's something that you would normally have to ask, do one-on-one behind closed doors. because it's sensitive. Because I don't want. Because the reason why is because your question specifically asks, so you don't have to pay taxes, and I don't want to be accused of tax evasion. So if you guys understand that, I want you to say, get it. If you don't understand, I want you to say, I don't get it. So that's the reason why certain stuff has to be done behind closed doors, because of the sensitive nature, especially because of the way he asked the question. He asked the question so that he can avoid paying taxes. It's called tax evasion. So as a business professional, man, if you would have asked, how can I pull a profit off the exchange from my business? So the quick and easy answer is do it from your business. That's a quick and easy answer. D Major the trucker, yes, man, you gotta come. Listen, this mango, literally yesterday, was hanging from the tree in my backyard. This is the most delicious mango I have ever had in my life, I swear to God. That's why we also, as a matter of fact, the reason why we started doing free margaritas at the restaurant was because, oh, Leo. Okay. Hold on. We finally responded. Okay, so entonces tú pasa a la 1. Puedes tener vaina lista para empezar a las 5 de la noche. Tu amigo puedes reparar de negro vaina. Puedes suficiente para empezar a las 5 de la noche. O necesita regreso en mañana. Démelo, por favor. Yes, it's a gray area. And businesses operate in the gray area. That's where you can make most of your millions, in the gray area. And that's because of the way he asked that question. There you go, Lanisha. Alicia Ruby. There you go. Alicia understands it. Oh, Taz exclusive is is live. Is going live right now. Yeah, that's a friend of Cynthia's. Like, I consider myself a friend of Cynthia too. Like, she just ran from me. Like, she just didn't want to continue to talk with me and ran. If Taz would like to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. Okay, so Cool Boss Fam says, what is the best bank in DR that can allow transactions in between the Dominican and the USA? That's a very good question. The best bank for me that I strongly suggest is Bank Popular is the most popular. So it's easier to find Bank Popular because it's the most popular. Bank Reserva has the most minimum fees. So if I'm doing a larger transaction and I need the exchange rate to be the lowest, Bank Reserva is where I go for the dollar amount. Bank Popular is where I go for convenience. But Scotia Bank is where you want to go, where a lot of the business owners and a lot of entrepreneurs, they go to Scotia Bank because Scotia, I would say, is the friendliest bank when it comes to business here in the DR. Frank says, how's my Espanol? Más o menos. Es más o menos. I'm an emotional eater, yeah. As like I said, I'm stressed out. I got 50,000 things going on. All right, let's see what else. What's up? I need to come to the DR for the food. Got it. Get it. Come on, bro, you can make that food where you at. Yeah, you can. All right, sounds like a gray area, got it. All right, so let's get this person up out of here. All right, so let's remove him. Where my moderators at? Let's delete all of this person's comments. Put user in timeout. Let's delete all of that. Even though they're not saying nothing, just the name. I don't like that name. There we go. Just don't like that name. Oh, okay. AB says that I'm a black man doing good. That's why Sin isn't responding. I'm going to do another video. I'm going to do another video where I break it down. I might do it tonight after I get back from it. I might do it tonight. I don't know if I want to do it. It depends on how we do tonight. Like I said, tonight's ladies' night. And it depends on how tired I am. So that's going to determine, and that's going to depend on how and if and when, if I decide to do it. But I'm going to do a breaking down the interaction, because Sin kept interrupting me. She would not allow me to speak. You dig what I'm saying? Like, she would not allow me to get to my point. And so this is the thing that I got to say about people. I don't care what nobody says. As an orator and as a teacher, my watch time, it is what it is. So I'm long-winded. I'm a teacher. I'm an orator. I'm not a sensational type of person. So it's going to take me time, and I'm methodical. And I don't like to talk. I don't like to curse. I don't like to say a lot of times. I don't like to say filler words. For example, sit up there, sit up there, sit up there. No, shout out to Sin for the P, but Sin for the P will say sit up there 8 times. He say, man, you know what I'm saying? You're going to sit up there, you know what I'm saying? Sit up there and watch this, sit up there, and I'm, sit up there and then say something. You need? I'm not like that. I like to say what I mean what I say, and then I like to go and I like to talk. That being said, I especially when you want to be in control of your emotions and you want to be in control of what you say. And also with me, I like to pronounce my words. I don't like to, I don't like to, I just use it for a word, That's not good when it comes to orating. And this is the thing too. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit right now, because I know that somebody might be streaming this and I don't know all the details, like I said, of Taz is it, if Taz is streaming this or whatnot. I don't know why he would be streaming this. But if he wants to do a one-on-one with me, I love to do a one-on-one with him if we can have a conversation. One of the things that I was saying is that in where I learned how to debate is that if you curse, instantly you lose the debate. If you lose your temper, instantly you lose the debate. If you get up and walk away like what Cynthia did, instantly you lose the debate. And if you're cutting someone off, that's the reason why they have a moderator oftentimes. If you're not able to control yourself and control your impulse control, and you keep cutting the other person off, you get dinged and points for that. So the way that I learned how to do it is that it's not arguing. So that's one of the things about having a conversation or debating, is that you're debating topics and interests, but it's not an argument, and it's not badgering. Like what Cynthia did was badgering, it was an argument. And I thought that we would be able to have a conversation about certain stuff and let it be what it is. Oh my gosh, it just started pouring down right now. But it's all right, those are flash rain because it's sunny outside. You see? Oh yeah. You see how bright it is outside. So when you see how bright it is outside, it you still see it's still raining. Where I'm from, that means that the devil beating his wife. That's what they say. It means that the devil is beating his wife. Okay, Taz says that you were using Cynthia G yesterday. I want to debate the high value man with you. Okay, Taz, let's do it. We can do it. And yes, Sin and I, talked about it back and forth. Like, I want to talk about the high value man, and that's what it was about. We were talking about it as a high value, me being a high value man. So yeah, we can set it up, Taz. Let's do that. We can set up a conversation. Absolutely, we can have a conversation. We can talk about it. Absolutely, no problem. So let's set it up. Like I said, for me, right now it's very difficult during the daytime because I have so much that I do. But we can do it at night. We can do it much later at night. Hold on for 1 second. Come on. Tia, I'm live streaming and it's loud right now. And the echo in here is really loud. So, por favor. Por favor. Gracias. Thank you. Or whisper. You know how to say whisper? Sorry about that, guys. All right. What I was saying. Yeah. So, that being said, Taz, yeah, we can do a debate. Like, it'll have to be probably later on at night or Mondays and Tuesdays. Like, that's why I was able to do my debate with Cynthia yesterday during the daytime, because Tuesdays are the days where I don't, it's my least busy, hectic days. Hold on for a second.
No, Dean, si tú me lo entregas a la 1, cuando yo lo vaya a buscar y que me lo entregue a la 1, para las 5 va a estar listo. Ya yo lo tengo allá en el restaurante a las 5.
Ok, 5 es suficiente. 5. So puedes regreso al restaurante de vaina a las 5. ¿Es correcto? Yo entiendo o tú no es correcto. Explíquete, por favor. Oh, man. Okay. So, Taz, hit me up on what's that thing called? You know what, Taz? Get my WhatsApp from Cynthia. Either get my WhatsApp from Cynthia or hit me up on Instagram. If you go to Instagram and type in E.DeanCole, you'll see me. It's the one that got, because there's a couple of them that let me tell you which one it is. Not the official. Yeah, it's this one. So it's E.DeanCole, the one that got 78,000 followers. So hit me up on Instagram on that one, or just go to my restaurant, Atlanta Lights, and I'm only following one person myself, and then you'll be able to hit me up, and we can talk about it. We'll set something up. All right, looking for a business in Panama. A lounge, my brother is out there, and he suggested, this is a very good question. So Rob, the reason why I created Atlanta Lights here in the Dominican Republic was because the demand was here, the need was here for the location, for my specific location too. So one of the biggest things is location. So because of the location. Oh man, we good. Let me make sure how I'm good with my sound. Like I moved the thing and messed up my sound. Can you guys hear me all right? I'm looking at everything and it look like my sound is off. Are we good? Can you hear me okay? If y'all can hear me, let me know. But it stopped raining just as quick as it started. But the sound. So, can you guys hear me? Let me know. I got to check it on my phone because y'all not responding. Y'all just watching. It's good. Thank you so much. Gary Mack, thank you for that. Remy, thank you for that. Yes, it's good. Very good. Thank you very much for that. All right. But, yeah, so I said all that to say, so location. Like, for instance, if you look at my spot, let me see, where's that? You'll see I'm directly over the ocean. See, I'm directly over the ocean. Because I'm directly over the ocean, you see that it's the location and also the price. Because of the price of where it is and also the demand for the area, it needed it. During the pandemic, there's no other places or no other spots that's doing this type of cuisine. Everybody else is doing other types of cuisine. Tú fue que tomas. Ok, gracias. Sí, jugo limonado, por favor. No, jugo de naranja, por favor. Y ahora sí. Gracias. So, that being said, ahora sí. Gracias. Okay, más tarde. So, that being said, the best thing to do is if you wanted to do the lounge, it all depends on where area it is as well as the market. So for instance, the second place, I'll just let you guys know, if somebody steal it from me, they can steal it from me because I need to make sure that we are straight and solid before I open up our Columbia location. So like the number one place for the next place that we would be Cartagena, Colombia. Because in Cartagena, they have zero, when I say zero, they have zero American lounges, zero American food. Everything is all Colombian. But it's one of the third tourist destinations in South America. So in that area, it makes sense for you to do something like that. Medellin is a little different, but Cartagena, they need something like Atlanta Lights there. So that's actually where our second location was scheduled to be. I did see something that I don't want to talk about. I did see something I don't want to talk about. That's been on my mind, and I hate that I saw it because I was like, man, the way that I am, I was like, man, I saw it. And I hate that I saw it, and because now that seed is planted in my mind, and if I meditate on that seed too much, of my mind is going to go from my mind to my heart and then my spirit, and I do not want that to happen. So, nevertheless, but the second location that we had slot that we had also tested and that we had already looked for was going to be Cartagena, Colombia. So, nevertheless, that's how that's supposed to be. Give me a second, guys. Like I said, this is the middle of my day.
Sí. A las 5 yo lo puedo llevar, pero tienen que entregármelo a la 1 para que esté listo a las 5. A la 1 yo estoy allá en el restaurante buscándolo para que esté listo a las 5. ¿Oíste?
Gracias, trato, dale. Mira a la 1. Okay. Focus. All right, what other questions you guys got for me? So Rob says that I followed your journey. I remember when you found your restaurant, which you built it out. Salute. I will keep in touch. I will keep informed. Okay, thank you so much for that, Rob. Yes, absolutely. And that's one of the things that I've been doing. So that's one of the reasons why I'm also taking a break. I took a break from the content creation game. I took a break from the manosphere. I took a break from doing the Sunday Rumbles and whatnot because I moved to the DR. And I focus on business. And this is the thing too, you guys that follow me, y'all know. That's a good thing I love about video and Instagram. You can go back and see my lifestyle and what my lifestyle has been ever since I've been on YouTube. So quote unquote, before the quote unquote high value man, because I heard some people saying, oh, you just a high value man because you moved to the DR. No, sweetheart, because I'm a high value man, I was able to move to the DR and keep the same, and if not the same level, a higher level that I've had before in business. So that being said, you can go back and see. You know what I'm saying? That's how come, like I said, like yesterday, the sin. Because I was like, like Sin, because like I said, Sin, I look at Sin as a friend. Sin and I have been friends for 2 years. So she you know what I'm saying? Like she was talking about, like if you look at the other video that we had when we were just talking, we weren't even debating. We were just talking, and she was talking about how elegant my living room was and how decorated it was, and people was calling me Prince Akeem and all this other foolishness. Like that was my house in Atlanta before I moved out here. You know what I'm saying? Like then you guys saw when I flipped the house in New Orleans. Matter of fact, let's do a temperature check. Did you guys see when I flipped that house, when I flipped my first multi-million-dollar house in New Orleans on the water in Louisiana? If you guys saw it, I want you to say saw it. If not, you can search for it. It's on my page when I was living in New Orleans, which was 3 years ago. So you guys can see that. It was on my page. It's on one of my CEO lifestyle vlogs. But if you saw it, I want you to say saw it. Because some of you guys are Johnny come late because y'all don't know. And that's why, like I said, I haven't been making content that much because I've been building out the restaurant. So like the way that I looked at the restaurant, I didn't look at it as a restaurant. I looked at it as a real estate project. That's the reason why, like what Rob BX said, is that how he saw me. Hey, E.DeanCole, how are you doing? Hey, E.DeanCole, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Yes, I'm in the manosphere. So Love said you saw it. Thank you so much, Love. Thank you for participating. And so when I looked at it, I saw it as a real estate flip. Oye, dímelo. Sí. Hola. Sí, tú en camino a Atlanta. Hey, oye, ¿puedes tú regreso a la 2 o necesita a la 12? ¿Tú es ocupado? Ahora mismo, ¿tú puedes tu delivery a la 2 o solo necesitas delivery a la 2? Ahora mismo. ¿Cuántos minutos para Atlanta Lights? ¿Cuántos minutos tú es el Atlanta Lights? ¿Cuántos? 15 minutos. Ok, sí. Tomás espera para ti a la 12. Ponte. Ok. Gracias. Cuídate. Okay. Been waiting for that dude to call me all day, the chicken distributor. But he put his phone down. All right. What was I saying? Saw it. Love said you saw it. Black Tafari said they saw it. Living for a Living said they saw it. D Smooth saw it 100%. Yeah. So that being said, so because of that, when I got the restaurant, I looked at it just like doing a normal real estate transaction. I looked at it as doing like a normal real estate flip. That's how I looked at it. I looked at it just like that. And then I just was like, well, inside this real estate flip that I'm doing, inside this rehab, let me just go ahead and put a restaurant because I love to cook. I'm a foodie. You know what I mean? And the opportunity just presented itself. It was like one of those situations. It was like, just like staring me in the face. It was just like gold laying on the side of the street. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm so very grateful for it. It's stressful though. I'm not gonna lie. It's stressful. It's so stressful. And then, like I said, dealing with the politics of all the people who have been trying to come up against me, and people that's been jealous, and people that's just said, you know, this is the thing too, like there's so many critics. Everybody and their mama got an idea. Everybody and their mama got something to say, but not everybody's really doing things. So it's like, for me, as what time is it? I'm gonna have to finish in a minute because I have a one-on-one consultation. I got a consultation there. So this is, like I said, it was a Q&A and a life check, guys. At 12:30. Okay, in less than an hour. So in 30 minutes, I'm gonna have to call it. I'm gonna have to call it because I got a one-on-one consultation. But, and I'm not gonna eat the whole. I'm gonna eat some more of these mangoes though. Let me eat some more of these mangoes, because these mangoes is where it's at. Fresh. But so, nevertheless, what was I saying? Yeah, so that's how I looked at it. So, yeah, because I was looking at some of the comments and they was talking about, oh, you only living like this because you moved there now. Like, nah, sweetheart. Look at other people that live out here. And that's the thing, I don't like to boast and brag because it's rude. And that's like my mentors always taught me, like, the loudest person in the room is most of the time is the weakest person in the room without the money. If you gotta puff your chest out and say, I'm this and I'm that, then that means you're really not that. Or you're trying to convince yourself to be that. So that's why I'm like, come on, like, come on with the game. Like, okay. Thank you very much for that. Jeremy says, I'm glad to see me doing well. I appreciate that, Jeremy. Oh, you sure that there's a lot of politics? Man, it's a lot of politics and haters. Listen to me. But I do want to specifically shout out to everybody that's in the travel community and that travel and understand. Shout out to Mike and Breon at Envy. Envy is the #1 largest black-owned resort out here in the DR. And when I tell you that Breon and Mike has helped me tremendously, just being friends, you know what I'm saying? Not being intimidated by what I'm doing, not being intimidated by what I got going on, not being intimidated by my vision or my dream, because they're in the process of doing another franchise themselves. So Envy's like the #1 resort. Everybody knows about Envy. And then they started a Chiquichula franchise. A Chiquichula is like a Chick-fil-A mixed with Krispy Kreme. And they started their franchise, and we talk business and we talk shop, and they don't feel like I'm bragging. They don't feel like I'm boasting. I don't feel like they're bragging. I don't feel like they're boasting, because we're just talking about what we want out of life. You know what I'm saying? So I thank God for those type of connections and relationships. So it's very important that you have people in your life that iron sharpens iron, and wood dulls iron, and water rusts iron. So that being said, you need to know who the people in your life that are just as sharp as you or just as strong as you to keep you sharp. Wood dulls iron. So if you're always cutting and you're always working and you're always doing things for other people and making things for other people, then you're going to get dull. You're not going to be as sharp, because then you're the sharpest person that's in your area, because you're always working and you're always helping other people. And water rust iron means that if you always have people that are patting you on the back and telling you how great you are and trying to soothe you and always kissing up to you, and you're the smartest person in the room, then you're going to become rusty. And so that being said, you always got to keep iron around you, because iron sharpens iron. Yoga says, we live in villas in DR, horses and helicopters on beaches. You dig what I'm saying? Yoga. That's what I'm talking about, so it's just a wonderful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Jerry, contact the office at 800-867-7941. I have a consultation scheduled at 12:30, and then I also have another consultation scheduled at 3:30. So I have to make sure that if we did miss your consultation, I apologize. If you did not answer the time slots that we have, contact the office at 800 to get back on the calendar. Black men all over the world live great all over the world. It's Leisha. So what do you do when you test a location, Leisha? That's a very good question. So when you test and market a location, what you have to do is first you have to go and look at all the competition in the market. You have to look and see every single restaurant that's within probably a 10 or 15 mile radius of yours. Then you also have to look at those outliers, which are those really popular restaurants that people will come from different cities to visit, and see how close they are to you in proximity. Then you have to check out their menus to see the type of food niche that they have.
and see where you fit into that market. Then once you do that, then you have to do a population search within your area to see if you have a local support. So luckily for me, because of where I was and because of where I am in Puerto Plata, it was easy for me. Like if you look at my menu, on my menu, 75% of everything that we have is American. 25% of what we have are Dominican favorites, and then we have hookah. And so there's no other, I repeat, there is no other hookah lounge within 5 cities from us because they were afraid to do so. That's another reason why I got a lot of people hating on me. They're like, man, how you was able to do that? Because I applied and I got it. And if you do it, and also because of the uniqueness of my restaurant, because of the uniqueness of my location allows me to have hookah. For example, I was like, oh snap, it's raining, because we have a lounge, a rooftop lounge. So it's like 50% of the restaurant is open, overlooking the ocean. The other 50% of the restaurant is the kitchen, the bar, and then inside seating area, right? And that's where my cigar lounge is. So what happens is that majority of all the sitting is outside. So because of that, we were able to use that to zone ourselves to be able to have hookah. So because there was no other competition for hookah in the market, that's what let me know, and Dominicans love hookah. That's let me know that, okay, it's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to, like, this will be able to pop. We can make this pop. We can make this shake. We can make it do what it do. Now, it's been difficult because of the pandemic. It's been difficult because of local boycotts. You know what I'm saying? It's been difficult because of jealous entrepreneurs. It's been difficult. You know, I had an entrepreneur cut my lights. I literally had another entrepreneur cut my lights. I actually had, and this is the craziest thing, that I was not used to this. Like, I had another entrepreneur call the cops on me and said that our music was too loud for our concert. And they tried to stop us from having our concert. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy stuff like, but back to the people that I wanted to shout out. Mike and Breon, somebody I want to thank God for. And also Sherman at Treehouse. Sherm at Treehouse has been a phenomenal help to me. He is somebody that I can talk to, that I can learn from. He's an older guy. He always has wisdom for me. And he always allows me to help me see myself from different angles. And also, he's from New York, but he's not one of those arrogant New York jerks. So with me being from the South and him being from New York, we're still able to connect on that entrepreneur level and also connect through chess. And then we've also been able to connect with being expats and being visionaries, because Sherman actually has 2 locations here as well. So he's very ambitious. So he gets me. And a lot of people don't. Like I've said, a lot of people say stuff like, oh, you trying to show off, or you want people to be jealous of you. A lot of New Yorker and New Jersey people think that type of stuff. Like, I'm not from the North, so I don't get it. And I'm like, I'm not trying to make you jealous of me. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's an internal feeling that you project outwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? And so, but Sherman helped me to understand kind of how people from up north, a lot of them like to boast and brag and show off. When with me, it's just my regular life. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, my secretary bringing me coffee or bringing me orange juice or whatever. Someone, oh, this nigga trying to show off. Like, no, this is my routine. Like, I'm just live, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's very interesting. It's very interesting when you look at the way that they think. It's very interesting when you look at the way people think. Oh, like somebody said that I used Cynthia yesterday. I used her, even though she monetized the channel. It's her platform. She get the views, and she was the one that hung up on me, and she wouldn't let me talk, but I used her. But that's the perception of things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's so interesting how you look at people's perceptions. So what's going on, everybody? So if you guys get what I'm saying, I got 30 minutes to my next consultation. So if you guys, Patrice. Oh yeah, Patrice. Yo necesitas tener una reunión contigo para tu, ¿cómo se dice? ¿Qué es palabra? Pero tú sabes, para tus beneficios, tu dinero, tu efectivo. Yo necesito pagar tu efectivo para tus vacaciones y para tus felicidades. Tú sabes, tú entiendes. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can do this. I can do it. Just breathe and get through it. That's it. Just breathe and get through it. I got this. Man, I'd be so happy when Lenore get her stuff back together. Yeah, Yoga says, Sherman is happy for you and you're a new restaurant. Other guys were mad about another man's purchase. Absolutely. They don't understand, Dean. I get it. Absolutely. So like I said, specifically by name, I want to thank Mike and Brian from Unby. I want to thank Sherman at Treehouse. I also want to thank Mike from the Dominican Travel Group. For all of you guys that are in the travel community. Also, I want to thank Benson for being at the plug. My Haitian master, part of the Haitian Massive. For the people that really support and who aren't jealous and who aren't intimidated and who doesn't project. Like, I'm just a black man trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Just be the best version of myself that I can be. That's it and that's all. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the thing, nobody is perfect. And this is one of the things too. As an entrepreneur, I want to tell you guys, if you want to be a content creator, if you want to be a YouTuber, if you want to be a blogger, if you want to be a podcaster, you have made mistakes. There has only been one person on this earth that has ever been without sin, and that's Jesus Christ. But he still made mistakes. Did you know, if you guys really study the Bible and you read the Word of God, Jesus got criticized because he let Lazarus die, because he did not have to let Lazarus die. Jesus could have just healed Lazarus. And his sister was like, you could have just healed him. Why didn't you get here fast enough to heal him? It was because the miracle of healing had already been done. But the miracle of raising somebody from the dead needed to present itself. And that's the reason why Jesus let Lazarus die, because he got check this out, guys. Jesus legit got criticized for doing the miracles. And because the miracle didn't come the way they wanted it to come, they criticized him. I said all of that to say this. Listen, you are a God, I am a God, but you are not the Most High God. You're not Jehovah God. So you're going to have people that are going to criticize you. They're going to bring up stuff from your past. They're going to try to use the smallest things to try to make a mountain out of a molehill. They're going to try to discredit you. That's their job. That's what they're going to do. And your job is to keep winning and to keep grinding and to keep shining and to keep growing and to keep doing the best and be the best version of yourself. That's your job to do. Don't allow the fear of the mistakes of your past. Don't allow the fear of your shortcomings. Don't allow the fear of your choices in life stop you from living your best life and doing what you want to do. Remember, the only person stopping you from being successful is you. If you don't know it, you can learn it. If you don't have the character, you can develop it. If you don't have a mentor yet, you have met him. And if you want to know how I'm able to help people and help businesses grow and get business funding and get coaching and get developing, I want you guys to watch this. And remember, go get them. Success is waiting for you.
Hello there. My name is Dr. Howard Fisher. I'm a medical doctor and MD. I own Family First Medical Center here in Marietta, Georgia. I was referred to E.DeanCole Financial by one of my buddies that I play golf with. He used them to lease some dental equipment. He told me that it was much faster and less of a hassle than going through our local bank. And he was absolutely correct, I'll tell you that. E.DeanCole Financial approved me for a working capital loan as well as an equipment lease that we were looking at, and I would certainly highly recommend applying with DeanCole Financial.
Hi, my name is Aaron, and this is my wife, Crystal. We wanted to do a testimonial for DeanCole Financial's Business Credit Bootcamp. My wife saw it on Facebook, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a scam, but it was free, so I said, why not? Well, as usual, she was right.
Of course I was.
The speaker was so motivating and informative. We started right away doing what we learned, and today we got our first approval in the mail.
Finally.
Hi guys, my name is Tiara and I own Star Child Daycare Center. I had to do a testimonial for my business consultant Max with DeanCole Financial because he was a phenomenal in getting me approved for a working capital loan. I was very nervous because I was told by my banker I needed to have perfect credit, but Max told me that because I had been in business for over 6 months, I just had to have a good amount of credit card volume and I would be fine. And he was right. If you are thinking about getting a loan through DeanCole Financial, definitely apply. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Melissa and I own the Queen of Sheba Day Spa. I was asked to do a testimonial about my experience with DeanCole Financial, and I was glad to do so because I loved how professional and how personable my business consultant was. I had a lot of questions because I'd been turned down for loans at several banks, and after my banker at Chase referred me to them. I was a bit skeptical, but they answered all of my questions and they got me several approvals to choose from and had my funds wired to me within 1 week of my application. I've already referred 3 of my friends to them. I'd recommend doing business with them. Tell them Melissa sent you.
Yo, what's up? What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris, and I wanted to make this video sort of as a testimonial, or, you know, hopefully this could help somebody out, like these guys helped me out. And this is about DeanCole Financial. And, man, like, I'm just smiling thinking about it, man. Like, these guys helped me out a ton. So, a few months back, I got my CDL, and I've been telling my girl for a long time now that I wanted to go into business for myself because I never wanted to work for somebody, I never wanted to drive for someone, always wanted to do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just something I've always been interested in. I've always had that entrepreneurial state of mind, right? So it's crazy because, all right, my girl's always tagging me and stuff on Facebook, right? She always tagged me in these stupid videos of cats and, like, different stuff, or dogs and whatever. But she tagged me on for the business credit bootcamp. She tagged me in that, and you know, funny enough, I actually checked it out because I usually don't check out what she be posting or what she be tagging me. So I checked it out, and I went. You know, I was figuring what I had to lose, right? So I went. Whatever speaker was on point, had me glued. Like, I was like, dang, they put everything in a perspective that I haven't thought of. You know, so I'm like, dang, like they really speaking to me right now. But anyway, I signed up for the executive coaching plan. The executive coaching plan, I signed up for that because I knew that they was in a position in which, you know, they knew stuff I didn't know. They could do it way better than me or whatever. And plus, I got a discount because I attended the boot camp. So, I mean, that was a win-win for me right there. So I was like, whatever. Anyway, long story short, 7 months later, I got 2 trucks and 2 business credit cards with over $20,000 each, on each of them, you know? So over $20,000 on each card, and I got 2 trucks, man. Yo, like, business is good, man. I cannot complain. So I hope somebody will take advantage of this opportunity the way I did. Anyway, I was talking to my business consultant, and they said that I can have my 3rd truck on the road by the end of this year, which is coming up. And it's crazy, man. 3 trucks. And think about it, just 7 months ago, I was sort of stuck, you know, and a freaking Facebook tag changed it all for me. It's crazy. So, guys, if you're thinking about the boot camp, you know, I'm going to be serious with you. If you're thinking about the boot camp, go and sign up. I kid you not. Sign up for the coaching, man. It's really going to take you to a place you never thought you've been. It's going to open up your mind. It's going to put you in a position in which you probably wouldn't have been. So make sure you check it out, guys. And it's probably the best decision I've made, you know. I mean, besides getting with my girl, obviously. She put me on the opportunity, right? But anyway, you guys make sure you check it out, man. Take the boot camp, probably the most beneficial thing I've done to date.
Hi guys, we just wanted to give a quick update on how things have been working with E.DeanCole Financial. After we went to the free workshop, we were so happy because we started getting approvals for our business almost right away. Aaron and I were curious to see if they could help us with our personal credit too.
Yeah, so I gave Dean a call and asked if they could help with personal credit like they can with business credit. And he told me about the startup coaching program. He explained that there was a section called 720 FICO coaching that helps with personal credit.
And I told Aaron that we should enroll even though it was $75 a month for 12 months and would cost us $900 for the year, but the program had a money-back guarantee. And we knew that their methods worked because after the free workshop, we had already started getting results. So to make a long story short, my credit score jumped 75 points.
And mine jumped 100 points?
Yes.
So we both have mid-700 scores on all three bureaus. I'm so glad I listened to my wife in the first place and went to the workshop, and now we have business credit and great personal credit.
If you guys are thinking about enrolling, we highly recommend them.
Like Jesus. Like Jesus.